Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Tanya and on this channel we do a little bit of everything. And today we are going to make tomato juice out of these tomatoes from the garden. First we are going to steam them and then we are going to use the juicer. So let's take it over to the stove. Okay, so over here at the stove we are just going to put our tomatoes in our pot of water that's been going for a few minutes. Oh, we got a pepper in there. Okay, and we're just gonna let those go until they start to, the peels start to crack. Okay, now that the tomatoes are done, we're going to use this strainer, and I have a sink full of cold water. We're just going to pour them in there. You can see that in the background over there. And while these were cooking, I washed 6 pint jars. I thought I got 7, but I only got 6. So hopefully we get at least 6 pints, or not pints, quarts of tomato juice out of these. Okay, we're going to let them sit in that water for just a minute. I have the strainer set up right here, and we are going to put the tomatoes in here, turn it, and the tomato juice will fall into that pan. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fill the chute. And plop tomatoes in there. We're going to fill that up. Okay. And then we're gonna smash them down in the sheet of the strainer, and you can see the juice already coming out. And then, oops, that goes, the tomato paste is going to come out here in just a second. See that? That's all the skins and seeds and the green stems. I should have put a cookie sheet over there. I think I'll hurry and do that. There we go. That'll catch some of that mess. And we'll continue this until it's all done. Okay, I'll bring you back when I get it all done. Okay, it is all done, and that's the last of the pulp to fall out. I think we got a little more than 6 quarts, so we're gonna have to wash some bottles. But if you really wanted to, you could take this and dehydrate it and use it as tomato powder. I'm not. I'm just gonna feed it to my chickens. So I'm gonna go wash some more bottles, and then we'll bottle this up and cold pack can it. So when you're getting ready to clean up, don't forget all this fabulous pulp underneath. Make sure you get this for your sauce or your tomato juice. So we're just gonna undo that. Hold that out. And we want all of this. So make sure you scrape off your plate. You want that in your, or at least I want it in my tomato juice. So okay, so I'm gonna clean this up, wash some more jars, and then we'll bottle it up. Look at all that. Okay. I decided I'm just gonna see how far we can get with the 6 quarts that we've got. We're gonna give our tomato juice a good stir to get the pulp all mixed up in there. And then I'm just using a glass 1 cup measuring cup. And we're just gonna fill our jars to a 1-inch head space. So right there. So there's one. And I'm not quite sure where we're gonna get. So we're just gonna go until we run out of jars. So I use tomato juice in a lot of things: spaghetti, barbecue sauce. We make a thing called macaroni and tomatoes, and you just drink it plain. I didn't want to peel all those tomatoes for stewed tomatoes. That's why I just made the tomato juice. And we might only get the 6 quarts. So we got 6 quarts and half a cup. So I'm just gonna spread that out between all of these because it's not enough to do another jar. So there you go. We got 6 pints. My gosh, I keep saying pints. 6 quarts of tomato juice out of all of those tomatoes. Now I am going to get a washcloth, wipe off my rings, put lids on them, put bands on them, and then we're gonna process them. Okay, so I got a clean white washcloth. We're gonna pour just a little bit of vinegar on it. We're gonna go around, wipe off all the tops of the jars. And this helps make sure it's all clean up there, that there's no debris, and the vinegar helps kind of sterilize it. Okay, and then we're put our lids on, bands on. And back to the stove we go. Okay, so now that we're back over here at the stove, I have gone ahead and filled 1 extra quart with just water. We're gonna put our tomatoes in. I have put water in the bottom. So we'll lower it down and see how much more water we need. So we need just a little bit more water. We'll go ahead and turn it on. So you want 1 inch above your jars, which is about right there. Okay, I'm gonna let this come to a rolling boil, and then it will process for, I believe it's 15 minutes. So I'll bring you back when we're at that point. Okay guys, so these are done. The timer just went off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the lid off, turn them off, and let them sit for probably 10 minutes. That way it'll cool down just a little bit, and then we'll pull them out and let them sit overnight. Okay guys, so now I just pull them up like that, and then the phone rings. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's try this again. So I pulled them out. I take 1 washcloth on top, 1 on the bottom. I seal my lid, and then I put them over there on a towel upside down. And I know there's no scientific whatever to putting them upside down, but that's how Grandma did it, so that's how we do it. So just turn them upside down. And you can see all that yummy pulp in there. Oh, we had a lid buckle. Let's see if we can show you guys that. You see that? That lid buckled. I've never had a lid do that, so we'll wait for it to cool off and then we will reprocess that one. So that was my tomato juice from those 2 bowls of tomatoes. We'll be doing more. I'm going to make some squash pickles. I've already made pickled beets this year. Oh, excuse me. I will be freezing some green peppers. I will be dehydrating some green peppers, freeze drying. Yeah, so I'm back. I am excited to be back. The last 8 months has been a blast. Just living life, not really worrying about anything. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.